Hello, fellow Liberty students. I want to discuss my research. I'm looking at John Adams, one of our early patriots, and looking at his contributions. And I've had some good success looking at primary sources. The Falwell Library has Adams papers. So it's got his diary, letters that he had written to his wife, other politicians, other people that are of note, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Rush. And you find in these papers that he's human. And you also find out that he's Christian. And he's a godly man. And he looks at things very carefully. So that's one thing that struck with me. You hear a lot about Adams being aggressive, pugnacious, perhaps not well liked by his contemporaries. And some of that's true. But you also see a pragmatic patriot. He wants to do what's right for his country. And he wants to do right by Christianity. So going to war against England was something that he did not wish. Certainly, even at the first Congress, we're looking at John Adams and his conversations, and it looks like he would prefer a road to conciliation, try and get peace with the British. But once it becomes clear that that's not going to be attainable, he does have these tremendous abilities of speaking, hard worker. During this research from one of my secondary sources, a book by John Fairleigh, Adams was just an amazing worker. He had a strong motor. He was on more committees. He was on 90 committees in the first Congress, far surpassing anyone else. And he chaired 25. He met with New England contingents from Connecticut, his own Massachusetts. He was able to gain good relationships with the Virginians. He inquired about George Washington. And John Adams is going to be the man in Congress that nominates George Washington to lead the American Army. And his second cousin, Samuel Adams, seconds the nomination. And Washington breathes to be confirmed as the leader of the Continental Army. And this gave Adams confidence. He was very well educated. Also in my research, I discovered that the 5 delegates from Massachusetts that signed the Declaration of Independence were all Harvard graduates. And Harvard was a Christian school. It was formed as a Christian university. And that was nice to see that Christianity was very important and that these Harvard Christian men all came to the conclusion that liberty was very important. And again, John Adams, along with his second cousin, Samuel Adams, 2 great men from Harvard